Hi all, Trog here, and it's time for Space Engineers. Now, I haven't played for about 6 to 8 weeks, and to be honest with you, I've kind of forgotten. Well, I haven't completely forgotten where I'm up to, but I've forgotten a lot of it. I've even forgotten some of the hotkeys and that, so it's going to be a bit of farting about here. But, we'll work it out again. It's a game that I have played a lot before, so I'm sure I'll pick it up quick. First things first, we'll just get out in this ship, if I can figure that out. Okay, there we go. Dampeners, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to chat away while I salvage this. GC's graphics look so much better than 7 Days to Die. I've been playing 7 Days to Die lately, so that's why I haven't played much. So yeah, a couple of things. I had a few issues with the last 2 episodes. They were basically just like the video editor that I was using. It just kept crashing when I was uploading. So the last 2 episodes just took forever. Like, I edited them down pretty quick and all that. But just, the rendering was just horrible. And then when the final cut came through, I noticed it was like very jerky and just shit. Everything about it was shit, basically. I managed to fix up what I could, but I rewatched it and a lot of it still got through. So if you did happen to watch them and it was pissing you off or whatever, look, I'm sorry. I just can't help it. It is what it is. Just have to live with it. I don't want to have to do it again. I don't mind doing fun things twice, but tedious things I hate doing twice. So I ain't gonna do it again. And secondly, so normally when I record Space Engineers, especially early on, there's a lot of stuff I can edit out because early on when you start up a playthrough or whatever, you got to open the progression tree and figure everything out again. So there's a lot of shit to edit out. But as the more I get along, and the less progression I have to unlock, the less editing I have to do. And the last episode I basically recorded for about 3 hours because I was having a bit of fun, so I went an hour over what I normally would. And I just couldn't condense it down to one episode, so I had to make 2 out of the one recording basically. So in the middle there was no intro or outro between episodes. And the one thing when I'm doing these sorts of playthroughs and putting them on YouTube, I want to be authentic. I want all my intros and outros to be in the moment and not pre-recorded and all of that. But I think as Space Engineers goes forward with this playthrough, I might have to just come up with some sort of a, generic intro and outro. So yeah, it may be a bit random. I mean, this playthrough's always been an experiment for me. I mean, this is the first time that I've done all of this. This is the first time I've done video editing. So it's the first for everything. So it's going to be trial and error. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to learn things. I don't mind doing that. I believe there's no worries making mistakes as long as you learn from them. And I think I'm making a mistake right here by getting stuck in this ship. Ugh. Okay, so I think this ship's actually moving, or this Mayday is now. I don't think it's stationary anymore. That's fine. Oops, something just blew up. Alright, I've got to back out of here. What just blew up? I can't see anything that blew up. Maybe it was something on the Mayday. So yeah, there's not much on this Mayday. It's a pretty disappointing Mayday. Really hoping for some ice. Obviously we're struggling for ice. I know I'll go over a lot, but you know, we are. I'm not concerned about oxygen at the moment, but hydrogen is definitely a thing. So yeah, I've got to try to be in a ship as much as possible, I guess. Like, it's not an issue yet, but it will become an issue at some point. And it's fine. So my goals for this episode at the moment are obviously grind this piece of shit down. And I really want to make a fighter. I've actually pre-made a fighter in my creative world, which I will blueprint in soon. However, I can't really, like, it was 8 weeks ago that I did it, so I can't remember, like, you know, I can't remember what it's like. I know I sort of used the drone that I've already made, and I basically just put a cockpit inside of it and made a few adjustments. So we'll load that in and weld it up and see what it looks like. I put some decoys on it, but I've got a pretty good feeling that I haven't unlocked decoys yet. So I'll have to look at that. So yeah, a bit more fun about with the progression tree. But yeah, we'll get through it. And the other thing that I've got to do this episode is join those two ships together and make them one big one. And I also have some things to go over about the batteries. I talked about previously the batteries. You know, if you grinded them like an enemy battery down, you would lose all the power cells. But I actually did a test just before I took my 8-week break, and I think he got it down to a point where you only lost a few power cells. So if that's the case, I'm going to go through and sort out all the enemy batteries and turn them into ours. So what's going on there? I definitely don't want to let that. I think it's a gravity generator or something. So yeah, we've got the battery situation to sort out. Because at the moment we don't really have much power. Like, we've got heaps of power, but we're not generating much power just from the solar panels. But there's not much of them. The amount of solar panels that are there are not enough to power that, you know, big ship. And yeah, eventually I want to build more solar panels. But the other thing I was looking at too is we're short on nickel, and I'm pretty sure you need nickel to make power cells. So that's another problem we're going to run into. Alright, I'll get all this sorted out. I'll probably run it in fast forward and get back to making the fighter soon. Alright, okay, so we're going to make a fighter. So I've got a projector here. You see, I've forgotten everything at the moment. You know what, I'm going to go sit back in this cockpit and we'll do it from there. I'm completely remembering all the buttons. Forgetting I meant. Projector, blueprints. Okay, so there it is. Here's the control panel. Here we go. Now it's got to find somewhere good to attach it. Okay, so yeah, so that's the fighter. You get the idea of it. Now I have decoys in here. Once again, I don't know if I've unlocked them, but I don't think this welder is going to reach them, so we're going to have to do that manually anyway. So yeah, it's basically just the drone with a cockpit inside of it. I've gone... Normally you would go decoys out or one and up and down. The reason I've gone out in that angle like that is because normally when you're dodging bullets in a fighter, you move side to side. So if you have your decoys out to the side, then the bullet spray is most likely going to accidentally hit your vitals while trying to hit the decoys anyway. So I've made them go out on that angle like that. I was originally just going to, keep it simple and just keep them going straight down. But I wanted 4. I feel like 4 is better than 2. I think most things in life, 4 is better than 2, except for hemorrhoids and ex-wives, of course. That's probably when you want less of. But yeah, let's turn this welder on. We'll probably have to reduce it for, I guess we'll start down the bottom and work its way through and see what we can get welded up. Yeah, so you see all these internals in here. If I were to weld them up manually, it would just be a pain in the ass. So doing it like this is so much easier. Even getting these decoys is going to be a prick. So even that, it still missed some, I believe. Yeah, let's miss those. What else has it missed? Not sure yet. Okay, we'll turn that back on. So hopefully once I get a bigger base ship, I'll be able to set up a better printing system somewhere on it. Something with some more welders, maybe ones that rotate or something. Because I intend to lose a few of these fighters and drones. So. Oh, welder got me. Just got to turn this piston off before it fully extends. Alright, I'm just going to look at the progression tree. Alright, decoy. Have I unlocked decoy? Where are they? Nope, I have not. What do I need to unlock it? A Gatling turret. I'm pretty sure I've built a Gatling turret. Hang on, Gatling turret isn't even unlocked. Okay, I really don't get this progression tree. Yield module, I'm not going to be building one of them. Power efficiency module, I can't build them because you need superconductors, and to build superconductors you need gold, I may have enough gold, I don't know, but yeah, I'm just not going to bother with that stuff at this point. Let's try making one of these and see what that unlocks. I don't think that unlocked anything. Nope. Oh, what's that? A mining carriage. Okay. It's time to test this out. I don't think she's quite ready, but... And she's gonna need some ammo, I believe. Okay, it despawned. Alright, I wasn't ready. That's why I needed to build this fighter pretty quick. I'll just put that block back in. It looks pretty shit until I get the decoys on. I really don't know how to unlock those decoys. That progression tree really annoys me. But oh, it is what it is. And we'll just get in here, take it for a spin. I always forget what ammo goes in the Gatling guns. As you can see, I can't see, but I'll be relying on my cameras, which I'll get to in a second. Okay, so it takes the big container ones. Okay, good to know. Okay, so it's going to be hard, but
ship fuel critical.
The other thing is we can just go to the first person view mode, which isn't too bad. Yeah, we just got to find somewhere to dock this thing.
Ship fuel critical. Ship fuel critical.
Yeah, that's just telling me about the uranium, because it has a
ship fuel critical
reactor.
Ship fuel critical.
I'm guessing I don't have enough batteries. Maybe I didn't have enough power cells to complete the batteries. Anyway, we'll get to that. Okay, it's not the best at the moment. It does have a backup camera as well, because the idea is that the front of this ship's going to be getting shot to shit. So I like to protect my cockpit. That's pretty important. Everything is sort of protected in a way, except for the guns, those two thrusters, and obviously the two cameras are pretty vulnerable. But once we get the decoys set up, the enemy ship should be shooting at the decoys. I really need to find out how to unlock that progression stuff. It's so frustrating. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I need to go get some health. If I can remember where. Losing my bearings here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the easy way to join these two ships together, it's basically how they are, like line them up, cut them down there and just join them at these two. But I want to do something a little bit different. I'm thinking of joining that port there with that port there using merge blocks, which means I'll have to take out this row of solar panels. Now I want to redo these solar panels anyway, they're in a shit spot obviously. And yeah, I think it'll just be something different. I don't want them just to be some big chunky ship. It needs to kind of look alright, doesn't it? And then hopefully I'll get another one of these ships and I can do the same thing on the opposite side. Yeah, let's do that.
Inventory full.
Okay. So that's about where it wants to line up, but I wouldn't mind bringing it forward even further. What's this?
Inventory
Ammo.
full.
That'd be right. Let's go turn this off. Those sorters drain a lot of power for some reason. Now I know there is a quick button just to drop everything in there, but I've forgotten it. I can't bother looking it up right now. I'll do that before next episode. Where was that stuff? That.
Inventory full.
Oh, you're kidding me. You don't want the junk there, otherwise it'll stop you from building something there or lining something up. So I think I want to line that conveyor up with that. I believe. I think I do. But I do not think that will work. Because those are a different height to that. And it'll look weird. Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, we're going to line that conveyor up with... Hang on, is there one in here? What's that? Oops. So why is there no tube here? Ah, it's because those engine thrusters are there. Do we need those thrusters? Probably not. It's a lot of lift. I don't plan to land this ship on a planet, so... Let's do that. So really, we just got to join it where it is, pretty much. Okay, see, I've decided to go one block back from what I was about to do then. It's just going to be easier. Now I just got to find a good little merge spot. Whoa. That almost just happened. Okay, let's give this a go. Clang. Oh. Ooh, I think we're connected. Oh yeah. Two ships become one. Now, obviously, these thrusters are no good. Yeah, I better get onto that pretty quick. Alright, I'm just going to quickly look up the shortcut key for depositing. I'll be back. Okay, so it's Alt and mouse wheel. I'm sure many of you knew that. There we go. I'm just going to be doing a bit of grinding by hand. I can't get the grinding ship in here. It'll just end up tearing shit to shreds, so I'll get onto that. Okay, we've got to remove the flight seat on the secondary ship. Just to assure that this ship over here is the main flight seat. Now I'm not sure about these thrusters here, if they're going to hit that or not. But yeah, whatever. Worry about that later. Now I just need to hook up that one. Okay, that goes to nowhere at the moment, but that's cool. But if we join that to that, then that should mean that we are fully connected to the cargo bay on the secondary ship. And I need motors and steel tubes. And that is that. We are fully connected. Alright. Let's go get in this thing. It really is a thing at the moment. It'll get better. I'll work on it as we go. For some reason my boots aren't working. There we go. Okay. Look at this monstrosity. Yeah, she's pretty ugly. Now my controls are all retarded. Let's just see if we can move. There we go. Down, yep, they're all flowing. Side, side. We are one ship. Now, do they cause damage? Oh, I think they might. Anyway, it's not an important block that it would be damaging, so not going to worry about it too much. Okay, so where's the alien planet? Over there. Let's just get underway. I'll fiddle around with a few things as we go. She's pretty heavy, takes a while to get up to speed. And I hear things breaking. The fighter's not set properly. Okay. Alright. The fighter's inertial dampeners are off. Also, the inertial dampeners aren't off on this. I really got to remember that. Okay, so we're pretty much cruising now. I could kind of just work on this thing maybe as we fly. Yeah. I mean, she's heavy. It really is overkill. I don't normally like to build and fly really big ships, but you know, for the sake of this playthrough, I think we need something big. So there we go. Alright, well that's it for now. I'm going to play around with setting up my tab menu between episodes. Just go get back in here. Alright, hopefully it won't be so long between my next episode. And I'll probably need to remember the buttons again a bit more. But yeah, that's it for now guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.